Hey there, just getting set up and trying to decide on this pretzel station. I think it's a little too hype. Oh, this is House Grooves. That's odd. I was hoping it would be a little cool. And we'll go with the next song. And we'll turn it down a touch. But yes, hello everyone. Hey Cypher, hey Tanya, hey Regulus. I'm doing my best because, hey Seven, and hey DC. Oh wow. I'm doing my best to do all the things because, of course, I'm in my kitchen and things aren't really the same here as they are in other spots. Oh no, wait. Oh gosh, please don't tell me my camera's not going to work. One sec. You heard there was food, so you showed up. I'm just going to go ahead and flip over now. Okay, it is working. I was really afraid that it wasn't going to, because I think I have it on like deactivate when it's not active, so I was super afraid. But as you can see, yes, hello. It is the first kitchen stream of 2021. I'm hoping that this picks up enough of my voice. I know I can turn it a little bit if I need to. Let me quickly switch back over into Pretzel Rocks so I can see who's around and who's here. Hello. Sorry, not Pretzel Rocks. Isn't it amazing? It works on so many levels. Yay! No. Yay. Yes. But yes, Seven and DC and Tanya and Sarah and JD and hey Tom. Oh, that's right. You were doing the Raid Shadow Legends thing today, and I saw that DC was playing Immortals Phoenix Rising. I was in Tom's Minecraft stream. I missed the lava. I think that might have happened off stream. But today was a work day. So why do I have texts? Hold on. Okay, it's dog photos. So like that. It's dog photos. So that's okay. That's okay. It's a dog photo, so it's fine. That's Chubbs. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's a pit bull who is the most adorable pit bull ever, and the whole, pitties aren't allowed in a lot of places is like sometimes it's just some bullshit. Hey CB, thank you so much for the resub. Ooh, I don't really so I can't hold on a second. There we go. My Stream Deck was not really cooperating because all of my configurations changed for the kitchen. But yes, thank you so much for the resub. Hey, Lenny. So yeah, anyone who's got the disco emote, feel free to throw it in there. There won't be like all the stuff, but I'll drop the disco ball. If we do get a raid, I am set up to welcome them, but I won't be switching to the big screen. And essentially today I just needed to make some food. I mean, the minute I turned on the oven, my stomach was like, oh, food? Are we having food? Are we making food? It is Friday. Hey, Brian. So yeah, my stomach is already rumbling a little bit, which is good. But today I am going to, I've got my directions here to remind myself of like oven time and cooking. Hold on. There we go. It's not as good as like my normal penmanship. I was in a hurry. There is a bevy of alcohol in front of me, which you cannot see, but it makes me happy to look at it. But yeah, I am doing well. I guarantee we're probably going to talk about some of that today. But it was seriously messed up what went down a few days ago. Like my brain keeps saying yesterday. And I'm like, no. There you are, CB. And I'm like, no, it wasn't yesterday. Like let's keep on keeping on. So yeah, but I am okay. I am fine. Graham, hello. Can a mod, if there's a mod around, can you throw exclamation point disco in the chat? If a mod is not active, I'll do it myself. And I'll do it again. Pop. Hey, Ian. Hold on. There's dough everywhere. And no, that was my bell. That was an accidental dinging. That was an accidental dinging. There we go. Hey, Dimples. But yeah, it's, you know, honestly, DC is not huge. It's not small, but it's not huge. So I am miles away from the White House. I am miles away from Capitol Hill. Oh, no worries, Coffee Junkie. Thanks. So I was nowhere near that. None of my friends were anywhere near it. But I appreciate everybody being concerned because you tend to think of everything being like citywide, but no. Even though DC has had riots before that went through the whole city, those were more civil rights type riots and less the trying to overtake the government by breaking into the Capitol kind of riot or something or whatever. I don't know. Lauren, hey, thank you for the resub. Oh goodness. I'm gonna try doing this with Choco hands. Choco hands. I'm not really... I have to admit, I am not super prepared for this. I did not really give the dough enough time to come to room temperature. So everything's going to be a little bit out of control. But that's okay, because sometimes out of control is the way things feel. So, and I have to remember to try and stay over this side of things. Hey, Generic Nerd! Welcome. Hey, Mer! Generic Nerd, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Didn't I see you got a new mic? Didn't I see you got a new microphone recently? But yes, welcome on in. And we're not doing the big hi hello raids today, but we are acknowledging the raids. So give me just a second to get some chocolate out of my hands. So essentially, this dough was made a while ago, and it's been in the chiller. So today's bake won't be like super perfect. I may need to give it an extra minute or two, but we're still going with golf ball-ish size shapes, rounds, and doing well. Your washer. Oh no! Oh no! I hope that everything is okay. These are a little larger than I usually make them. That's about the size I usually make them, so I should probably ease up on the cookies. But this is my normal chocolate chip cookie dough recipe, and what I did was I added a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder to make it a chocolate dough. I did not swap out cocoa powder for flour, which some recipes will tell you to do. And, you know, I probably should have done, but I didn't, and it still worked out because this cookie recipe is pretty solid. But yes, because cocoa powder is a dry ingredient, even though I add it with the wet ingredients, cocoa powder is a dry ingredient, so if you add it, you should probably take out an equal amount of flour, but I don't, because I don't have to follow your rules. Okay, it's baking, you should probably follow some rules. Hold on a second. But I forgot, Generic Nerd came in on a raid. No water damage. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hey, Lady Luck. And I'm missing people. I'm so sorry. Youngster Jazz. Yes. But since we had that raid from Generic Nerd.
Welcome, Raiders. We know you have a choice in Twitch streamers, and we thank you for raiding Urban Bohemian. We hope that you'll enjoy your stay and consider following so that we can see you again soon. Emotes can be made available for your enjoyment by clicking on the subscribe button, and cheers of all amounts are accepted by your friendly streamer. Please adhere to the channel rules and moderator instructions. In the event of a loss of interest, spoilers, or that the stream's content is simply not to your liking,
how dare
the
you?
exit button can be found in the upper right or upper left corner of your screen, and we invite you to peruse one of Twitch's many other offerings. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We're very happy to have you here.
I'd like to think that if the content is not to your liking, you wouldn't be here in the first place. But, you know. But I do appreciate the raid. And I'm kind of working, I don't know, seat of the pants is not quite the right thing. Seat of my pants is not quite the exact thing that I'm looking for, but without a net might be it, because I drag a lot of stuff over to another room to do this. Like, I don't have my stream deck. So I can't activate a lot of the things that I'd normally activate. So I had to figure out how to do things manually again, like the old school. Youngster Jazz, hello. Welcome on in. Do I have a mod around? Or is it just me? Because hold on a second. I have a clean finger. Oh, stop it. There we go. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. Because of that, you got a little bit of disco. And I'm just going to make 9 cookies. Oh, hey! So yes. Oh, hey, Tanya, you are here. If we get a nice sub or anything worthy of it, exclamation point disco. Exclamation point disco will drop the ball. Unlike the person who... No, I'm not going to actually... It's sad. There's a thing going around Twitter about one of the armed insurrectionists and how they died, and it's like, it's a thing. And also, I'm just going to keep touching my balls, because I don't think that they're firm enough. I can't even with my own self. So I still have some dough left over. I'm going to leave this out, and I may bake these after I'm done. These may be like super dessert as opposed to just dessert. There it all is. There it all is. Yes. Let all your dangs hang out. Go on. Okay, so this is probably enough for another 2 or 3 cookies. We're just going to put that off to the side. So yes, and I will say, I have a dingception. Just keep rubbing those balls. Hey, Jack Rabbit Johnson. So I'm going to be doing these are the chocolate chip cookies with the Andes creme de mint baking chips in them. I'm going to be doing those. And then after these are done and resting, I'm going to be prepping, another little roast, a little game hen to go in the oven on top of some veggies, just some root vegetables. That's going to take about an hour. I also have, because my friends are really nice from overseas, they sent me, actually, it's not a bunch of people, like care packages. Stephen Kill and Anyan Su. So I've got some candies to try. Yes, these are the cookies that you made 6 dozen of, because I cut my recipe in half, Mandy. I cut my recipe in half when I make it. Otherwise, yeah, you're just going to have so many cookies. So many. And they sent me shortbreads, which they've sent before, and I just love shortbreads. So my oven is actually already preheated to 350. I did that before I started streaming because I was a little bit smart today. So I'm going to pop these in for about 15 minutes. They might need a little more, just because they weren't at room temperature when we started, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what's up after 15 minutes. Hey, Dorkanaut. So let me see here. Now I will say, because these were made and then chilled and then brought back to room temperature, they may not be as responsive as cookies are when you first make them. So like they may not do the nice spread, they may not do the nice puff down. They'll still be good, they'll still be edible, they'll still be delicious, but it's a weird feeling when you cook a batch and then you cook another batch like a day or 2 later and you're like, these don't look the same. They're fine. Oh, thank you. I am very happy with this kitchen. I lived in places that have much smaller kitchens, and that just made me really sad. Like they're serious about the galley kitchen. Like you cannot walk 2 people around. This kitchen I can have. Yeah. Wait. But did you make them golf ball size, Mandy, or how small did you make your balls? Hi everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm just gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna be quiet now. Hey Millie. We are adults here. We are absolutely adults here. Nothing but adulting happening here. Okay. That's going to take about 15 minutes. While that's going, let me try to start getting some of the veggies and the chicken ready. Ruby, thank you for the resub. Now we'll use this side. Okay. So essentially, it's just a really quick roast hen. Your wife made you a drink at 2 p.m.? Well, you got me thinking I need to get one. Hey, I loved the OrcaCon welcome. That was wonderful. I learned get me one. Yeah, no, get me a drink, not get a wife. I mean, you know, like they say, you know, everyone needs a wife, or not. I don't know. Murphy Pop Art, hello, thank you for the follow. Oh. Which was your... Oh, was it just now, or was it on... Did I think I thought I answered all of them from yesterday. Uh-oh. Did I miss one? I did the AMA as a joke. I didn't think anybody was actually going to ask me any questions. But I hope I didn't miss it. Let me go back and look. Because we're mutual, so I should have seen it. But I was losing a little bit of track, so I apologize if I missed it. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. So I'm basically just putting these underneath some chicken. They can be super big and chunky. They can be slicey and small. I'm going to go with chunk, like more chunky. And the thing is, I always make them chunky, and then I worry that they're too chunky, and then I end up cutting them in half. And I think this time I'm just going to go with, like, you know, if they look like they're too big, but I don't want them too thin. That's the thing, is I usually make them too thin. Oh, you asked it here in chat. How do I balance kitchen sounds, mixer's oven with my talking sound-wise? I pray. Now, when I'm using the actual stand mixer, sometimes I will mute the microphone because there's no way. So no, everything is just coming through this one mic. And that's my, this is a Yeti. This is just a Blue Yeti USB microphone. So yeah, it is simply that, and I pray that everything works well, because I know there's going to be beeps behind me with the kitchen timer, but generally I will mute the microphone for stuff, because yeah. So let's throw this in the roasting pan. There's a little roasting pan ASMR for you. It's not going to really fill it, so I'm probably going to just like nestle everything in the middle when it's all done. But then I'm going to toss that with some olive oil and salt and pepper, and that will be what the chicken sits on top of. See, this is me not being confident in the... These are nice chunks though, so yeah, those will be fine. Nah. Oh, sorry. The menu command is working, but that is not what we're making today. That's what we made the last time I cooked. I did not update the menu command. I hope that stream is still available, though, so people can go back and see those, because that was fun. Audio is the real final boss. It absolutely is. So yeah, I am doing okay. I am safe. Basically, no one I knew needed to go outside, so none of us did. And that's really that. It's really shitty that, you know, essentially random people could just come and force everybody who lives here to have to stay inside all night. That's really great. That feels really great. And then they all went back to their B&Bs and their hotels and like in the airport the next day, not wearing masks, of course, because, you know, you know, and I often call DC, I say a lot of people see it as like political Disneyland. Like, you know, you don't really know what happens here. You come and you visit, you see some buildings. Maybe you get to visit somebody moderately famous because they're your senator, and that's it. But, you know, after all that shit went down, like, you left our city a mess. You know, people, yes, even police officers, but, like, cleaning staff, people who live here had to go in and clean all that stuff up. I sincerely hope that they disinfected everything before the cleaning staff got, you know, because that was just disgusting. You know, and it's just like, for what? Your man's lost. You needs to get over that. As everyone is pointing out, your shirts said, fuck your feelings. So, yeah. It's really weird when that shoe's on the other foot, isn't it? I did not see that video. I heard of one that was going around. Who dat? Andy, hello. That is a lot more potatoes than I was expecting. That's a lot more potatoes than I was expecting. But that's good, because that means the chicken will have something nice to sit on. And yes, this is a well-loved, I love this roasting pan so much. It's a Cauliflower non-stick. I've got it years ago. It's definitely been beaten up, but I love it. So onion. Just like Steven Universe. Onion. What are we gonna do? Hey, Matcha. What are we gonna do with the onion? We also have about roughly 6 minutes on the cookies. Can I tell you of my knife? Yes. If people ever visit, I may give you one. If people ever visit, I may give you one. Or maybe I'll just use these and juggle them. I don't know. I bought this as a set. So it's a Chicago cutlery knife. I bought it as a set. It's the Santoku, which of course the type of blade and the little channels. Everybody was buying it for a while. And I got a deal on these, and I was going to give them away. I was going to like give them away or send them to people. And then I felt really weird about like trying to send knives in the mail or trying to travel with knives to give people. So sorry. Sorry if I traveled to see you and didn't come with a knife, because I realized I really don't want to mess with that right now. Dasbiff, welcome on in. It is perfectly okay. It is perfectly okay. So let me see here. Right, chopping onions. Chopping onions, which not a huge. Oh, there. Come on. There we go. Not a huge fan of, but I tend to be fast. And not get too stung. But there will be some peeling. Let's see here. That'll work. I always end up peeling off too much of my onion. So, which also could be a ding. I don't know. Yeah, I peeled off too much of the onion. Oh, well. Hold on. Da-da-da-da. So, so yeah, that's why essentially no one ever got, you have questions as to how that's a ding? I probably just won't go into that today. Steven, thank you so much. Can Ahmad do exclamation point disco for that resub? Yeah, well, the onions were cheap, but I'm pulling off more of this than I want. But welcome on in. Thank you so much. And also thank you for... Can we have a ding making a cookie avalanche? Well. I realize that command, having that command is a bit of a trap for mods, isn't it? Because, yeah, you're like, Discord, got it. No, not Discord, Disco. Disco! I hope my captions are working. I think they should be keyed to the microphone source, so it should be okay, but I hope they're working. There we go. Okay, and yeah, for the onions, just chunky and funky. I don't really do a whole lot because, while it is nice to have onions get down... Oh, I love that purple that it leaves on the knife, like just a little bit of purple on it. I mean, I like getting onions down to, like, super cooked status, but I also don't always want them to be completely, like, roasted to within an inch of their life. Plus, once I pop them in here and shake it up, it's gonna, like... They're all gonna start breaking apart anyway. But this is like... And a lot of people out there, I'm sure, already know about this. It's just one of the easiest things to do. Root veg. In a pan. So yeah, they're gonna break apart anyway. Oh, my eyes. No, my eyes! Oh gosh, it's a raid. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay. Hi. Oh wow, okay. I think am I skipping? I might be skipping. Hi. We have a minute on the cookies. You're just in time to watch me cry. That raid is so sweet it made me cry. Or it's the onions, I'm not sure. But, hold on just a moment. If a mod... Can a mod please type exclamation point raid?
Welcome, Raiders. We know you have a choice in Twitch streamers, and we thank you for raiding Urban Bohemian. We hope that you'll enjoy your stay and consider following so that we can see you again soon. Emotes can be made available for your enjoyment by clicking on the subscribe button, and cheers of all amounts are accepted by your friendly streamer. Please adhere to the channel rules and moderator instructions. In the event of a loss of interest, spoilers, or that the stream's content is simply not to your liking, the exit button can be found in the upper right or upper left corner of your screen, and we invite you to peruse one of Twitch's many other offerings. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We're very happy to have you here.
I'm gonna give those one more minute. Thank you for bringing everyone in here. Oh my gosh. Wait. What is What's going on? What did I miss? What have I not noticed? Utter chaos. Welcome. Hello. What is happening? Wait. Why is it? No. Oh gosh. I missed. Oh no. So exclamation point disco for those gift subs. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. Let's see here. Oh. I didn't know it had a cooldown on it. Oh my god. Let me just fix that. So this is the fun of this is the fun. Okay, we're gonna take the cooldown off. All right, there you go, mods. While I am doing things, feel free to throw disco in as much as you like. You just let it finish out before you throw it in again. Hey, welcome to Chaos. So, these aren't quite done. They're not quite done. I feel like they need a little more time, but I'm trying to decide if I want to let them finish cooking on the pan, because there's a lot of heat in this pan, or if I want to pop them back in the oven for maybe 1 more minute and then let them finish on the pan. So I'm going to put them back in the oven for 1 more minute, and then I'm going to take them out, let them finish cooking on the pan, and then I'm going to raise the heat to 400 degrees so I can get the hen ready. So I'll be right back. I mean, I'll literally be right back because it's right behind me. So here's my back. Okay, and while we're doing that, we're going to toss some olive oil. Not tons, because the chicken's gonna like get some juices. And you know, this is gonna sweat a little bit anyway. I just lost something on the floor. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we're gonna swirl this around. We're gonna salt and pepper it. That's actually good. Like, that would be enough if I were making 2 hens or even had a roast chicken on top of that. That would be a good amount of stuff. Wow. Okay. What? Oh gosh. I assume there's a hype train, but I can't see it because I'm in Streamlabs chatbot. But thank you, everybody. You're all being so super kind and super nice. And there to go, my cookies. Oh no, my cookies. Crap. I'm trying to do that. Hey, Dandy. Alright, so I will admit at this size I may have to just kind of nestle it in here and spread it out a little bit because they're going to get color. They're going to get color, but they're, you know, salt and pepper. And maybe some garlic powder. I don't know. The hen was brined in a little bit of salt and sugar and smoked paprika and garlic powder, so it's got a bit of that in there. Anyone who says that's too much salt, I'm a salt monster. If you've ever seen Star Trek, I am the salt vampire from Star Trek. So that was literally a documentary about me on my home planet. What else can go in there? What else can go in there? So yeah, we'll go with the garlic, and then oh yeah, so I lost some to the floor. Oh well. Sorry, I've got to go over here so I can see what I'm doing, just to make sure I'm on camera. Let me know if I move on or off camera. So we'll do just a touch of garlic powder. Just a touch. Go in there. If I were doing a tray bake, I would actually just put cloves of garlic in there. If I were doing this as like a tray bake with like sausage and chicken thighs, I would just put, or chicken breasts, but thighs are just nicer. I would also put actual cloves of garlic in here as well. And I'm also tempted to put a frozen clove of garlic in the hen cavity, but I'm not going to. So that should be about it. I feel like it needs more olive oil. I mean, you know, you can't put it in after it starts cooking, so. I don't know. Just a touch of love. A little bit. Can we spend some time? No. All right. That looks like my oven is already at 400. I actually look like I know what I'm doing. I know what I look like I know what I'm doing, right? Isn't that the joke about... Oh, I don't know. I don't know that joke. Hey, Zarjester. Thank you for the host. And raid. Thank you, Sirius, for the raid. If I can get a mod to do the thing, so I can say, oh, so what? Oh, shut up. Are we seriously doing this to me today? Are we seriously doing this to me? There should be no cooldown. There should be no cooldown. So hold on a second. Let me just fix all the things right now. All of them. Okay, there's no cooldown on that. It says 0. It says literally 0. And then, where's the new one? Okay, that one does have a cooldown, and I apologize. I messed that up myself. I wasn't expecting quite so much love today. What can I say? I'm gonna fix all the things. I'm so sorry. You're not serious. Your name's Dasbiff. There we go. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders. We know you have a choice in Twitch streamers, and we thank you for rating Urban Bohemian. We hope that you'll enjoy your stay and consider following so that we can see you again soon. Emotes can be made available for your enjoyment by clicking on the subscribe button, and cheers of all amounts are accepted by your friendly streamer. Please adhere to the channel rules and moderator instructions. In the event of a loss of interest, spoilers, or that this stream's content is simply not to your liking, the exit button can be found in the upper right or upper left corner of your screen, and we invite you to peruse one of Twitch's many other offerings. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We're very happy to have you here.
So it's time for a little bit of tiny bird. Tiny bird. You have tiny food. And this is where Brian starts washing his hands way more than he needs to, because he needs to remember to just touch all the things and wash his hands afterwards. But no, Brian will just keep washing his hands. So you can do various, like, look, is this a bird for ants? You can do a lot of things with this. You can do a fancy truss. You can do like tucking the wings underneath. What I like to do is I like to tie the legs. And what some people do is, depending on your hen, you can actually take like you can take this part here, cut a knife slit in each side, and tuck the leg through it. Oh, is somebody backseating my cooking? Oh. I'm not putting a hat on it. I'm not putting a dress on it. Maybe. No sunglasses. Yes, BDS hen is what this is. But yeah, there are so many methods to do this. And yes, if you feel like spatchcocking it, you can absolutely spatchcock it. That is removing the backbone and going all crushing it and like splaying it out because, you know, people say it cooks faster, more evenly, but I like a roast. I like a roast. Yeah, BDS hen. Do I stuff the hen? I don't stuff the hen this time, but sometimes if I have a chicken, like a whole chicken, I will put like, what is, did somebody do is the bot still catching up with gifts? What is going on? Am I just missing things? I'm so sorry. I'm not focused. I'm not a good streamer today. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Thank you. But thank you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if I'm doing a whole roast bird, I will put lemon and garlic in the cavity. Sometimes I'll just put like an entire, I'll take an entire head and just slice it in half and shove it all in the cavity of the chicken. And then later on, I empty it out after it, and then I roast that further in the oven. Have a train. Ooh, is that a train full of kittens? That's a great train. What a great train. I sound like Madeline Kahn and Clue. What a great trick. So, y'all thought I was kidding about BDS hen, huh? What am I like? Is this in the TOS? The mic is not muted. I just don't know what to say. Oh my gosh. But you know what that means. First off, yes, rip the bot. ASTRO Gaming, welcome on in. Thank you so much. Holy crap. But that means that we can do another disco, and everybody can join in with your disco emotes, because chances are you have them now. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to twerk. I'm not twerking in the kitchen. That is so kind. Thank you so much. And there are even like complicated methods for trussing the bird. So you can like go, you know, under and over and wrap it around. I actually don't do any of that. Most of the time, I'm not even that concerned about it. I just really want it to be like together. So often I just do, no, wait, come on, do the thing, make the noise, there we go. I just do this, so it's just kind of like, oops, let me turn it around so you can see. I do it like this, so it's basically, you know, it is, let me move that. And then do my best to tie it off from there, because see, it's coming apart. This is actually not that important. There's nothing inside I'm trying to keep inside. Have I screwed it up? I screwed it up. I always do this. I screwed it up. Julie, do the thing. So let's try that again, shall we? I don't normally have an audience for this, he said, knowing that he almost always has an audience for this. Hold on a second. Let me pretend to be extremely fancy. Come on, there we go. But there are all kinds of methods. I even have you can even buy silicone ties so that you know, and these are really good for doing things like pork or beef roasts, because what it has is it has a little channel in here, so you can clamp this in here. There we go. You clamp that in there, and then you can pull it to tighten. And to release, just lift up on the silicone tie. Great. Now I'm literally doing flight attendant stuff in my kitchen. That's great. And yeah, for the wings, I just tuck them underneath. That's really it. But first you get a rub down, my friend. I should have had a little thing of oil here ahead of time, but I didn't. So, oh, that's right, Jack Rabbit Johnson. Yes. So we're gonna just do this and that. It feels weird because I haven't been on a plane in such a long time, and it was for such good reasons. So yeah, we're basically just gonna give it a nice little brush down of oil. And this was in a brine of like salt, sugar, pepper, and paprika, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it, just for appearance's sake, I'm going to give it a little bit of salt and pepper on the outside. Actually, I have some smoked sea salt, so maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's get it in here. Get in here. Hold on. Let me put some of my onion in the trash. I try to have a garbage bag or a garbage bowl, and then I end up putting everything in the sink anyway. So, okay, let's, oh, goodness gracious me. It's a lot of standing. So yes, it is olive oil. I have used avocado oil before. I've also just used like canola oil. But yeah, I prefer olive oil for roasting. So let me just wash my hands. I really hope Jeopardy is not litigious. I really hope they're not. No. Dun, dun. Okay. Alrighty. So yes, teeny hen, big potato onion tub. It gets its own personal. All of our game hens that we roast here in the sanctuary get their own private artisan roasting pan, so that there's never any crowding or any stress as we put your hen under the heat before we deliver it to you personally. Ooh, I want to go to French Tuck's place. I want challah. I haven't had challah in so long. Okay. These have been touched with chicken hands, so they're now on the floor. I also forgot to do one thing. I forgot to put on shoes. And I have brushed concrete floors, which are not good for socks. So in the kitchen, please put on shoes. Or, you know, if you have a better grip barefoot, do that. But Especially because I'm dealing with olive oil, I'm dealing with wet things. Please remember to put on shoes. Don't be like me. You can be like me in other ways because I think I'm cool, but don't be like me for that. Don't be like me for that. So, I know. So I also have garlic salt, but this my friend brought this back when he went to not Brazil. No, I can't remember where he went, but he came back and he brought back this smoked sea salt. So I'm gonna toss it around a little bit. Those are cookies you spy in the background. And I will swap those out in just a bit. But yes, I'm currently wearing socks, which is not a good idea, so I don't want to, like, you know. But also, if you're not really doing much, like you're just making microwave popcorn, you're fine. But yeah, try not to do that when you're doing things with knives and oils and other stuff. So that's really it. This is going to go in the oven. I actually have a little whiteboard over there for certain things, and hens go in for 400 degrees. Sorry, hens go in at 400 degrees for 60 minutes. Sometimes, you know, that's going to get into the range of cooking it, not overcooking it, and making sure it's actually done. So that also gives us time to chat for a bit. So let me pop this in. And we'll come back over here with the cookies. So these turned out pretty good, actually. These turned out rather well. The regular irregular. I hope that you get some protein, and you can come for a good cool down. MSG is the real secret ingredient. I'm just saying, 11 herbs and spices, sure, whatever. I was gonna say a thing and I forgot what it was. I was gonna say a thing and I totally forgot what it was. Is the bot? Oh, the bot's finally calmed down. ASTRO Gaming, thank you so much. That was amazing. I appreciate it. I'm currently wearing the A50s right now. They're delightful. Can you DM me a three ingredient chicken recipe that made you the most popular person in college? Sure. You can also, if you're in my Discord, you could post it there, but you can also send it to me. That'd be fine. Oh no, oh gosh, don't look at my ears. Don't perceive my ears. So yeah, don't perceive. These are not crispy. They're going to be soft, a little bit chewy. As you can see, they're doing the whole thing where they kind of break out and you see like little veins like form, like they do that crackly thing. They will be good uncovered, not even covered, not even vacuum sealed, just covered. They'll be good for, I would say, a day or two, if they last that long. After that, that's when they're gonna start getting firm and crispy, which is also good because when they crisp up, then what you do is you break them apart and you put them on ice cream, or you put them like, you know, as a topping on something. So yeah, when your cookies get too crumbly and you want chewy cookies, just smack them apart and like sprinkle them on top of a dessert. Oh my god. Or dunk them in tea. I shouldn't have these either, but I am. Um, I definitely feel a way about, like, I saw people referring to it as the COVID-19, which reminded me of like the freshman 15. So these are basically a base for a chocolate chip cookie dough, but I added in a quarter cup of a quarter cup of cocoa powder to make them chocolate, and then for the chips, it will be in my Discord. I mean, it's actually, I think it's already in my Discord, but I will make sure it's there. Um, Recipe: do a simple 3-strand braid. Me doing a 6-strand braid. Coward. Look, it's like every time somebody says enough garlic that goes into something, and I'm like, that's not enough. I have a container right here. Okay. That was so good. So, let me actually wipe down the area. Because I have been doing chickeny things. Alrighty. Oof. Oh, okay. Dang, that's some good chocolate. Okay. Tried your brother's wedding cake. Needs more garlic. I mean, I actually enjoy chicken, and I do chicken and 40 cloves of garlic, which is a great recipe. The only hard part of it is like having to peel all the garlic cloves. That's the pain in the butt. But the 2 bowls trick works. Boiling them, like blanching them, also works. It loosens the skin enough so you can like pop them out. There's a lot of methods, but also it's just kind of fun. Like if you have somebody around and you're making the recipe, it's like, yeah, we're just like peeling garlic cloves all day to put them in this amazing dish. But it is a lot. So I will say the 2 bowls method helps. Because yeah, it's really, you know, I will use minced garlic. I will use frozen minced garlic if I have to. But honestly, putting them into any like equally sized containers where they can rub against each other, which is interesting because it's actually how a lot of manufacturing companies also like smooth off things. They just rub against each other, and the friction of that loosens the skins enough. You can also smash them, but for some recipes you want the whole clove, and you know. Sorry, that was a lot of chocolate. So let me see here. What shall we do next? What shall we do next? Wait, what did I ding? Did I ding? Oh, a drink would be nice. A drink would be nice. So in front of me, I know you can't see them, but I have rum and gin and whiskey and vodka and bourbon. I have another rum. I have a little aperitivo. Oh, I was wondering. I think I smacked my nail, so it broke. But it's not broken, so I'll clip it off later. Let's see here. Let's make something. Oh, rubbing against each other. That is a ding. That is a ding. Um, huh. Let's see here. So I have a recipe for a thing that I just sort of made up on the fly. Oh, you might not be able to see that. Oh, you can, I think, a little bit. Um, but I'm out of simple syrup, so we're going to have to do the simple syrup thing. Y'all are going to drag me for it. You can drag me for it on the internet, but I'm going to have to make some simple syrup. So, Jess, hello. Aw, we have one of the best Jesses is here. Welcome on in. I hope that you're doing well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make some simple syrup. You know what? I'm not even gonna do the cool kettle way. I'm gonna make this such the cheap ass. I'm gonna go with the cheapest ass simple syrup method possible. So, what you're going to want is you're going to want an equal amount of syrup and water. Sorry, sugar and water. You're going to want an equal amount of sugar and water. That's it. Tom, I will come find you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this in the microwave to heat it up. I put it in there for 30 seconds. I may turn around and check on it in a second or two. It just needs to get heated up. It's nice and smoky. And then I'm just going to add the same amount of sugar to it. And I'm going to stir it together. Here, I'll use my fancy stirrer. I'll use my fancy stirrer just to, just to make it extra fancy. I swear, Brian. Kiki, hey! It does dissolve better than table sugar, you're right. But I don't have fine grain sugar. I could also, like, whiz this up in my food process, in my smoothie thingy. But no. If you really want, like, you don't feel like stirring, put it in a shaker and just keep shaking. It's fine. Brian, really? Brian. No, it's perfectly fine. It is Friday. TGIF, we actually made it. If you live in the DC area, we literally made it to Friday. So, could have been an insurrection on Capitol Hill. And I guess they would have taken over government. Were they prepared to do that? Were they just going to take over the government? And then what? Because being a senator is boring. Like, y'all actually have to do things in that house. You can't just sit up there. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is about to be so nasty, so I'm not going to be one of those people. I'll be right back. Because my nail was going to bother me if I didn't do something about it, so sorry about that. Yeah, it looked more like a guided tour. Like, yeah, come on in, make yourselves at home. So, it's fine, check it all out. Yeah. Can you imagine? Like, I'm sitting there like it is this. It literally it is the first week of the year. It is literally the first week of the year, and this is what we have to deal with happening in our nation's capital. So, if anyone knows Gloss and Gadgets, Leonie, Leonie actually is the one that introduced me to Roku Jin. So, nobody expects the fascist insurrection. How do I open it? It's very pretty. How do I get it open? I don't know. Wait. Like that? Yes, like that. Okay. There we are. So when I was next in the market to... Ooh. 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 That smells good. So yes, it's a Japanese gin. And let's see. So this recipe, and I think I made it up on the fly because I was looking for something that was kind of like a martini, but wasn't exactly like a martini. It's this one here. So it's 2.5 ounces of gin, a half an ounce of simple syrup, a half an ounce of dry vermouth, and a 1/4 ounce of lemon juice. But it's also a template. So you can use this template with anything. I use it with vodka. I also flip it. I use it with dark spirits. I just change the dry vermouth to red vermouth. Oh, I feel like you mentioned that. No, maybe somebody else talked about it because I am all about tell me about local distilleries, but just make sure that they can make sure they have good. You know, right now it'd be hard because I would want to order stuff and it would take a while to get to me, so that'd be kind of messed up. But yes, I will happily order things because I live in DC, so I can get alcohol delivered here. Alcohol. I would say alcohol. I can get alcohol. We got 45 minutes on that chicken, y'all. I don't know if we're going to actually do the chicken before we end the stream. Oh, no. I think I timed it right. I did. So, y'all don't know. This is actually a secret plan. I just needed to make dinner. The fact that I'm streaming this and y'all are here, fooled ya. I'm just making dinner for tonight. So, but also I'm glad you're here. Yeah, pranked ya. So 2.5 ounces of gin. Sometimes if you want to use a scale, you can. There are some people who insist on, like, they do the ratio method for cocktails and they say you should measure your cocktails with a scale, but I'm fine using a shot glass. It's good. And it's okay if you splash a little extra in. There are no rules. The only rules are the rules that you put on yourself and the ones that ask you not to, you know, to wear a shirt and shoes when you go into a restaurant. Even at the beach, please wear a shirt and shoes when you go into a restaurant, please. Please. It's Friday, splash a little extra in. Maybe I'll just make 2. So let me see. I said a half an ounce of simple syrup, which, as you can see, has gotten nice and clear. All it just needed to do was dissolve. Ooh, that's sweet. And let me get the juice and the, it's giving 2 shots of vodka. And you know what? I've got some orange bitters. Why don't we throw those in too? No rules. So we'll do a half an ounce of these. Oh, open for me. Thank you. And if you want it to be a little more tart, then add more lemon juice. If you want it more sweet, add more simple syrup or, you know, less of something else. It's not really a martini. It's not really going to be a martini, but, you know. Is it called Roku because it rocks you? I have not been rocked by alcohol in quite some time, so I don't know. Okay, this one's tough because it's like the little line, and these lines are fading. And then, you know, we'll throw some orange bitters in here, because why not? And the reason I do this, this is a pasta sauce jar. I took the label off because it's just the perfect size for, and it has a lid that, you know, like I always would do the cocktail shaker and it would get stuck together. So I'm like, I'm just going to use a jar. Hey, I mean, if you're watching, but it's so much easier. And this is just like a strain. This is just a strainer, that I'm not 100% sure what this is meant to strain actually, but it works. I have other strainers too. I'm not going to tell you how many strainers I have. That's a secret. And this is a shaken. You prefer your martini jarred, not stirred. Nice. This is a shaken one. And also with this, if it's a stirred cocktail and you've got a jar like this, just this motion back and forth to kind of get it going. But hold on a moment. I forgot the most important thing. I did not get a cocktail glass. It's big, but it'll do. And if you have any frozen fruit, this would be a great time to put it in. If you've made any dried lemons, dried citrus, or preserved lemon, this would be a great time to put it in. Honestly, I'm not worried about it because that's like finding places to put stuff. I don't need that. I'm just trying to drink, you know? I'm just trying to drink. I don't know why it's called a strain when it literally makes it effortless. Okay, I like that one. Okay, you can stay, Dandy. I'm kidding. You can all stay. Hey, Panther Lily. So I joked that this cocktail didn't really have a name. Hey, Peter. This cocktail, hey, Sweet Potato Gaming, didn't really have a name. I am certain that if you look up these proportions out there, somebody has made this and named it. The point of this was not to like copy or steal a cocktail. The point was I had at the time I made this, I had a bottle of gin, I had lemon juice, and I had like some leftover dry vermouth, and I was like, okay, what can I do with this stuff? And that's really the point. The point is that you should be able to blend elements of things you like. Like somebody yesterday asked me, gem on juice. Somebody asked me yesterday, like, what cocktail do you suggest for this? And I was like, whatever your favorite spirit is, find a juice or a mixer that goes well with it, that complements it. And, first off, just put them together. But also, then instead of pouring it over ice, try shaking it over ice and straining it. Try adding a sweetener. Try adding a bitters. Just make stuff from the ground up that you enjoy. And there are cocktail books aplenty. As a matter of fact, I don't know if Diana Moon is here, but Diana Moon very nicely just gave me the new Star Trek cocktail book, which I will be reading. And I will be hopefully doing a cocktail stream with cocktails from that book. But I gotta get a better setup here because my USB devices be tripping. So, but I jokingly named this the Nat 20 because I made it after the announcement went out that I'm going to be on the cast of Rivals of Waterdeep this coming season, January 31st on Rivals of Waterdeep. So twitch.tv/Rivals of Waterdeep, January 31st, season 9, baby! So I joked that it was like, I just call it a Nat 20. It doesn't actually have a name. It doesn't really have a name. Oh, dang. Somebody was already ready. Dasbiff made that already. That's right. Okay, so the gin is nice. It's a little bit citrusy, a little floral, but not overpowering either way. The orange bitters make a nice touch, but yeah. Oof. Whomst dost thou think I amst? 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 So yeah. So that works. And I am always happy to hear about Enfies. Pasta and veg with blue cheese sauce for dinner. Ooh. So I realized to go with that I've also got let me see what I've got in the fridge. This is an empty Tupperware container because I am very silly. Oh, still good. This is actually some cauliflower rice that is now dripping water into my drink. Cauliflower rice. So I think that will go well with the chicken and the potatoes and the onion. This is frozen. I do not make this myself at all. Does the gin have any herbaceous flavors? I'm not really getting them, but hold on a second. First off, let's see if it says anything. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm unsure if you can read this, but it, traditional and 6 uniquely Japanese botanicals. Sakura flower, yuzu peel, sencha tea, sansho pepper, sakura leaf, and gyokuro tea. Oh, I don't know. The camera might not. Oh, maybe you can get it. Maybe you can get it a little bit. It's sorry, my kitchen cams aren't great. So yeah. And that yes. So this is like frozen, steam in bag, frozen cauliflower rice. It's actually pilaf style, so it's got like a little bit of olive oil and herbs tossed with it. And, sometimes you got to get vegetables into your system any way you can. And I mean through your mouth. I don't mean... It is a 6-sided bottle, yes. I mean, look, whatever you do with vegetables is your business. I'm just saying. This is cauliflower rice, and, just wash up when you're done is all I'm saying. Just I don't want to know. I didn't ask. Prank caller. You never saw this flashy thingy. Boop. Arcade Ashlyn, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. It's an arcade raid. Awesome. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to say yay because I'm gay. Woo. Welcome on in. And thank you for the follow, Rogue Dragon. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders. We know you have a choice of Twitch streamers, and we thank you for raiding Urban Bohemian. We hope that you'll enjoy your stay and consider following so that we can see you again soon. Emotes can be made available for your enjoyment by clicking on the subscribe button, and cheers of all amounts are accepted by your friendly streamer. Please adhere to the channel rules and moderator instructions. In the event of a loss of interest, spoilers, or that this stream's content is simply not to your liking, the exit button can be found in the upper right or upper left corner of your screen, and we invite you to peruse one of Twitch's many other offerings. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We're very happy to have you here.
What is happening tonight? What is happening tonight? Oh my gosh. You know what? Let me give it a minute to cool down. And we can do it again. I also love Calby They Bop. I love that username. That's brilliant. I was going to say, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, Dazbiff. Do it again! Bop, bop, bop. Do it again. If it will. Haha.
Welcome, Raiders. We know you have a choice in Twitch streamers, and we thank you for raiding Urban Bohemian. We hope that you'll enjoy your stay and consider following so that we can see you again soon. Emotes can be made available for your enjoyment by clicking on the subscribe button, and cheers of all amounts are accepted by your friendly streamer. Please adhere to the channel rules and moderator instructions. In the event of a loss of interest, spoilers, or that this stream's content is simply not to your liking, the exit button can be found in the upper right or upper left corner of your screen, and we invite you to peruse one of Twitch's many other offerings. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We're very happy to have you here.
So yes, welcome on in from Arcade Ashland's Raid, from Hickming Boots. I am Brian, I am Urban Bohemian, I am a variety streamer on Twitch 3 days a week, and then occasionally the bonus Friday stream, which you're experiencing now, because honestly, I just had to cook dinner, and I figured why not just do the whole thing. But yeah, so we have made some cookies. We made some cookies. They're delicious. Currently in the oven is some chopped up potatoes and onions, and on top of them is a Cornish game hen, and that's roasting in the oven at 400 degrees for 60 minutes. So we have about 32 minutes left on that. When it's done, I'm actually going to wrap up because it'll be time for me to actually eat dinner. I'm going to have it with some cauliflower rice that I had left over in the fridge. So it's just like cauliflower. I'm getting the water from the container everywhere because I am a klutz. And because I have friends who are lovely and I do not deserve how lovely they are, I legitimately do not deserve to have friends as nice as they are. Today's menu is cookies, chicken, roasted vegetables, cocktail, Black Lives Matter, and trans rights are human rights. And also a little bit of fuck turfs as a treat. But they sent me some lovely things from Scotland, and we're gonna have some of them. I've done the shortbread, so I'm gonna enjoy the festive shapes shortbread a little later. Yes, Stephen and Sue sent those to me. I'm going to enjoy the festive shortbread later with no witnesses, because it's not going to last long. So I've never had, I don't know, okay, so I don't know if Steven's in the chat or not. P. Copeland, hello, welcome in, thank you for the follow. I actually don't know what tablet is. It's been discussed in chat. Hey, Grexy Gaming, thank you for the follow. It's been discussed in chat. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It says it's Scotland's #1 tablet, but I don't see any apps on it. It's like crumbly fudge. Okay, if it's like crumbly fudge, let me get something just in case. All right, it's gluten-free. That's nice. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, let me get up. I'm gonna Ziploc bag to put this in afterwards. Yes, I said there's no apps on this tablet. I don't understand. Probably need a charger for those. Wow. So let's go ahead and just give a little bit of a zoop. So this is like sweet. I assume it's sweet. It appears to be wireless. It appears to be wireless and handheld. It is indeed. It's like a blonde fudge. Oh, it's crumbly. Oh my god. Oh, that's delightful. It's like sweet, buttery, like a bit of a brown butter, so like a bit buttery, salty. It's super like for fudge. I mean, it is crumbly fudge. I would almost call it flaky fudge. I would almost call it flaky fudge because it feels like when you bite into it, it's just like shearing off. It's not like it's crumbling to dust, but it's just like, oh, And it literally melts right away. Like, it just melts on the tongue. Oh my god. Where has Scotland been hiding this all my life? Oh my god, that's really good. Okay. These aren't going to last long either. These are not going to last long. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are roughly 28 minutes on the clock. I guess, yeah, white chocolate fudge would kind of be close. Oops, sorry, but... And what's fun is actually, I think, Steven, don't you have a mug that has a recipe for tablet on it? Didn't you have a mug that has a recipe for tablet on it? Yes. Which I may need you to send me a picture of the mug so I can try making your mug tablet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. That was a little too much in my mouth at once. Oh. Okay. I can't, like, I will literally spoil my dinner, as in I will not eat dinner if I finish this. But... Oh, that's delightful. That's so good. Steven, thank you so much. And Sue, Steven and Sue, thank you so much for sharing that with me. The next thing I'm not 100% sure about, I've heard so much tell of Iron Brew. I've heard so much about Iron Brew, mostly from Steven. And are these like squishies? They're squishies. So these are soft sugar-coated Iron Brew. Iron Brew, not Iron Brew, Iron Brew pastilles. I can actually have it delivered here. I can actually have it delivered here from somewhere here. But apparently, yes, they didn't want to get sued. So, Iron Brew. Oh, damn, Brian, nicely done. Is he related to Iron Butterfly? I should probably be having water to wash that out and not cocktails. So these are basically squishy sugar-coated candies. That type of candy is not my favorite, but I'm very curious about what this is going to taste like. So, my eyes are actually not great. I was supposed to get an eye test in 2020, and then 2020 happened. Okay, so this is not about... I thought this was going to be about the flavor. It's just about Buchanan's of Scotland. So, Iron Brew flavor fizzy pastilles. Pastilles. Pardon me. Rude. So I'm going to have one. I like that you can't see inside either. Oh, they're tiny. The bag made me think they were much bigger. The bag made me think they were much bigger. But they're smaller. Not much smaller, but they're smaller. Okay, let's put some of these back in here. Let's get a nice thin one. Okay, so... It's kind of orangish. I don't know about fizzy, but I think what they do is they say something is fizzy, and what they do is they cover it with sugar and sour. But it's definitely not fizzy. As opposed to, like, in America, if you said fizzy, it would be covered with the pop rock stuff. So, but as I've said, this kind of candy is not my favorite. So I am definitely getting like the requisite amount of chews in. It's not the flavor. It's just the kind of like, it's like the inside of a bad Brock's jelly bean, like the one that nobody wants to eat. Oh, so maybe the pastels, like they're just saying it's fizzy. Because okay, so here they just say iron brew flavored pastilles, but then here they say fizzy pastilles. So I don't know. I miss Pop Rocks. Like I don't know how we didn't die as kids. The things that we put in our bodies or inhaled. Like I still think about the plastic, like the toxic plastic that we made bubbles out of. How did we not die from that? I don't know. And lawn darts. How did we not die from lawn darts? Jolt. Oh God, Jolt soda. Like 9 packets of Pop Rocks at a time. That's scary. The wax bottle candies. I like the lips and the cigarettes. Like the gum and candy cigarettes. Like who thought that was? Who thought? Who thought? Okay. Oh, Dasbeth, that sounds so good. This is sticking to my teeth. It's really getting in there. But I like the flavor. Now I need to get the actual drink to compare. Fruit Stripes gum. 2 chews and it lost its flavor. All right, about 20 minutes on the chicken. I don't turn it or flip it in the oven. My oven's pretty good. I wish I had a convection oven. I don't. If I did, it'd be a game changer. But they didn't just send me nice things. They also sent me hats. They sent me hats. I don't know if this is going to work. Hold on. We can put it up here. There you go. Ah! Oh no, I broke it. Oh God, it took me so long to put together. Oh, it's so delicate. Oh no, I ruined it. Wait. Now I ruined it. Shoot. All right. Now, well, okay. So it's also the template for the hat. So I got to put it back together again later because I ruined it. But yes, I won't touch the other one. I came so close and then just ruined it all right at the end. It smells really good. The red onion is really driving the smell. You get a little bit of the smoked sea salt. If I put garlic in there, you'd have that blending, but yeah. Essentially, it's just got this nice, like, salty oniony smell coming out of my oven, and it's delightful. And so far my fire alarm hasn't gone off, so that's nice. Hey, Costaboros. But yeah, the reason I don't like this is because they will melt down in my mouth, but I typically don't chew these kind of candies because they get really, really stuck into my teeth. So it's very slowly like melting away. Kind of like stretch it. Yep. Yeah, I can. I just ran through. Oh, absolutely. Do the thing. I just ran through the last of my smoked paprika, Spanish smoked paprika from Penzies. So I do have some like other jar mix, but I need to do a Penzies order soon. But yes, bye. We may be coming over to see you. Cause it's Friday. Try and make me play by anyone's rules, especially my own, because it's not happening. But also, I forgot to say, congratulations to the new Team Breadbox, founded by A Quarter Ghost, The Proud Owl, Stephen Kill, Linoleum Bob, Space Valkyries. Am I missing anyone else? Because I have a really crappy memory. Did I miss anybody? Because I have a bad memory. And then also, welcome Stephen Kill and Space Valkyries to the Wookiee Cookies team. Wait, do I have a command for that? No? There it is. So yeah, all the teams, and basically I love that all of our team commitments are very like, just keep doing what you're doing and you're fine. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing and you're fine. So I kind of love that. Hickory smoked salt, that sounds nice. But yeah, so okay. Actually, I think I'm out. I'm done now with stuff. So let me put let me put a lid on these cookies. I don't have a lid. I'll be right back. Felis, oh my gosh, thank you, Felis, for the resub. Holy crap. That is super kind. That's 3 years? I mean, I know I've been streaming for longer than that, but that's quite some time. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Tonight has been a little overwhelming for, again, it's always the streams when I'm just hopping on to be goofy, and then everybody comes in and is like super kind and sweet and nice, and I don't know what to do. Because yeah, this is just Friday night after a pretty rough week in America, and yeah. So yeah, now the candy is like just starting to melt down. Oh. But yes, so cocktail. Chicken is 14 minutes. 14 minutes. But yeah, oh, I forgot to say, oh geez, there's no way I can do it from here. Wait, hold on. I can do this. I am a professional streamer who is not at his desk. Hold on. There it is. So, if anybody remembers my friend, oh, you missed. So I am having, again, it's not really a named anything. What it is 2.5 ounces of gin, 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, 1/2 ounce of dry vermouth, and 1/4 ounce of lemon juice with a dash of orange bitters. Shake over ice, strain, and serve as you like, or serve over ice, or whatever. You're right, I can't do it on command, but, so if anybody remembers my friend Tracy Barnett, aka the other Tracy on Twitch, they wrote You Are the Dungeon. And then we played We Are the Dungeon on stream a little while ago, and that was really fun. I really want to do more like that. Okay, I went and actually got the link, and I copied the thing, and I just need to learn to trust my mods. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to drink now because I don't have to. But yes, so Tracy is doing doing a podcast called 15 Minutes of Fave, and he invites his guests on to talk about what they love. And we talked about streaming, and it was really nice. Like, I listened back to it last night and I cringed listening to my own voice, but it was a really good conversation. I haven't seen Tracy in years, and it was a good way to catch up. We did it as a video call on Discord, and then we recorded the audio. And yeah, it was just a really nice conversation. So please, check it out. I had a fantastic time doing it. You can't stop the Daz biffing. Daz biff's gonna Daz biff. I don't, because of course it's been specifically requested, but also it's a thing you try not to do. I don't modify Dazbiff's name. I don't give Dazbiff nicknames. But the other day it was really hard. My brain switched the first two consonants in Dazbiff's username, and I was like, aw. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, one of the last people who I saw when I traveled, who shared a room with me and lived to tell the tale. Don't tell any tales. There's no tales to tell. Like, you don't learn secrets by rooming with me, but yeah, we were at C2E2, and that was a lot of fun. Hey, Tanicus. Oh, goodness gracious. 11 minutes. I'm really tempted to peek at it, but I think we'll let this be a surprise, because sometimes this doesn't work. Sometimes things get a little bit messed up. And sometimes it undercooks. Sometimes it overcooks. And I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to check on it. Look, see, the problem is Jamie knows the secret is that I'm actually a morning person. Like, I don't need coffee in the morning. I just like coffee in the morning, but I'm usually up early and ready to go. So I am sorry if you ever room with me, because yeah. But I also do enjoy a steamed milk coffee, and that was very nice. But I mean, the thing is, and it depends. If I can go, like, if I make plans to go out, then yes, I'll enjoy sleeping in. Like, if I made plans to go out drinking after a con evening, but I'm generally, like, at PAX Unplugged, I was working the last time, so I couldn't really, like, say, oh, let's go out to Center City and have some drinks, because I needed to be up. I am a morning person, but I just try not to talk about it, because so many people I know are not. But I'm generally up early. Now, pandemic morning Brian is a little bit different. I have a hard time getting up because I don't want to. But if it were springtime right now and it were safe, I'd be getting up at sunrise and going for like a nice mile or two walk, and then coming back home and making coffee and starting work. Anyone who wants to go for breakfast at a con? Yes. The next con that we travel to, I'm definitely planning a brunch. Whether it's a brunch that we try to reserve places at a restaurant for, or I get a room that has like a cooking area or something. Then we will do brunch at the next convention. It will absolutely happen. Hey, JD. That's right, brunch. I tweeted earlier. I just tweeted earlier, like, it's not even just brunch. Like, I know it's a thing that I say and everyone's like, oh my god, Brian really likes brunch. That's like super bougie. But it's not the brunch. It's being able to get outside of my own space, being able to sit down with a friend and talk face to face and not talk online, and sit there in silence and enjoy a meal and enjoy coffee, and yes, drink copious amounts of cocktails. to the point where they ask me if we're done with the table and they'll move us to the bar. Yes. But also, it's just not being in my house. Like, I want to go outside. I want to go to museums. I want to go dancing. I want to go to the zoo. I want to go for a run. I want to do all these things, and I'm okay. I manage. I cope. But I swear, this is really hard. And I know it's hard for a lot of people. Like, but this is really, really hard. I miss museums. I'm not a Disney gay, so Dasbiff always throws out Disney lines, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing there. I don't. Is that from the sequel or the first? I don't know. Whatever. I knew what it. Well, yeah, Nemo. It wasn't 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Okay. Oh, 6 minutes on the chicken. What do we think? Is it going to be good, or did Brian screw it up? The sea quill. Oh my gosh. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are an absolute mess. I love it. See, I think, and it's really hard because I know a lot of places are actually now really paying attention and going into lockdown, and it's got to be even harder for people who had relatively liberal policies before, because it's not like you were trying to go out a lot or do a lot of things, but you weren't absolutely restricted, and now you really are, and that's got to be difficult. As for me, like I leave my apartment maybe once a week. I might leave my building maybe 2 times a week, and right now I'm really not leaving my apartment or my building if I can avoid it, because there's a God, this sounds so awful, but like there's a special friend and we're in a bubble. So we basically agree that we will avoid and as much as possible contact, and we're doing assumed risk. And we were able to spend Christmas together, which was nice. I am planning for us to do a brunch together sometime soon. So, I'm also trying to avoid as much as I can, just so that I can maintain some level of like, I know that I've basically looked at these 4 walls for a whole bunch of time. And yeah, I'm immunocompromised, which means I have to be super careful anyway. But that said, I just miss the outside. I miss freely being able to go outside and do stuff. So, pardon me. And yes, as Azza says, like anytime, I mean, not just my chat, but anytime, like a chat is getting a little like, feel free to, if you want to like dip into another tab or go look at puppies and kittens. I wish I could do GIFs. Well, I can, but I think it might get out of hand. But I would want to restrict it to like puppies and kittens only, and I don't think you can do that. It'd be like, I want the Giphy extension, but only for puppies and kittens. Google image search baby goats. Yes. Aww. And Castaburos, that was the other thing, is I think for a while, and because introverts, it's okay to lord it over extroverts every now and then. Introverts were basically saying, look, we got this under control. Generation X was especially? That's not a word. No, it's not. Generation X is... You know what? I can't speak now. But we basically said, like, okay, we're good. We're latchkey kids. We're fine with this. We're latchkey kids. We're used to this. But it's the option. It's the choice. Having the choice taken away is the hardest part. Baby goats. Baby goats! Crolasian, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Mythologic. Oh gosh, I still can't. Oh god, I can't remember that. I will say actually tomorrow morning we're gonna try a new game, which I need to I need to run to make sure it works. Hey, the juice, thank you for the follow. Yes, so one of the games that oh goodness, Chris WB, who's on Twitter, who he does PR for various gaming companies. He had one that was a cool like space kind of thing, and it looked really pretty. And I was like, I did the Steven thing, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. But Exo 1, yes, that's it. So we're gonna try that tomorrow. We've been advised that it's like about 40 minutes to an hour of content. So I'm gonna run it tonight to make sure that it oh yay, just to make sure that it works on my system. And also, so because of the stuff that went down in DC, and this is the last that I'll really talk about it, I said, oh, we're less than a minute from the roast 10. I said, fuck this day. If you're familiar with my Twitter account before this, you'd know that for me, the fuck this day was a cocktail. It was basically bourbon over ice. But I played video games. I went into the Division, and then I realized I really didn't want to be a gun-toting person in the streets of DC in the Division, so I stopped playing that, and I moved on to Immortals Phoenix Rising. And all those things that I couldn't do on stream, I finished in a matter of hours. So all the Godly Essence vaults are now done. I have not given the gods back their essences, so we will be doing that after we're looking at XO1. We'll be looking at what happens when the gods get their essence, how the gods got their essence back. And there's also there's a surprise. A surprise popped up while I was playing, so I will. If you've been watching other people play, you'll know what it is. But we'll talk about it. It's an in-game surprise, not like a surprise. Because I caught a hint of it in DC stream and I immediately left. Because I was like, no, I don't want to see this yet. Sorry for leaving your stream, DC, but it was spoilers. Okay, so. Hopefully it's done. Let's have a look and see where we are. Hey, Scumfang. Hey, welcome on in. Oh, whoops, I forgot. I can't see it myself on stream. Oof. So let me move the breakables out of the way. So we can get a little closer on with this. So the hen's done. It's slipping and sliding, but it's got a nice color to it. It's essentially roasted. The camera is not doing it justice, really. Exalti. Oh, just 1 second. I will let you know. There, you can see this. You can probably see there's like some juices rolling around in the bottom with the onions and stuff. I'm going to give them a little bit of a poke. I got you all. So, because I did the onions and potatoes like large, they're actually just nicely soft and a little bit charred. They're not super brown, and they're not like, they didn't essentially cook away to nothing. So I've got some lovely purple sheet, like the onions are like slowly separating. So I've got some like purple, like thin sheets happening, like this lovely piece of purple right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this back in the oven, turn the heat off, and it's going to be, oh my god, look at this potatoes with like the golden. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. What do I do with leftovers? So, actually, hold on. Let me put this back in the oven. And then, Exalti, I will get to you with the thing, because you asked what we're making today. Okay. And with that, as I said, I'm going to have some cauliflower rice. I'm going to toss that together. And that'll be some nice little hen and some veggies, and it'll be lovely. So for leftovers, it depends. Often what I'll do is because the hens come in twos, I'll probably just do another hen and do that. But what we made tonight, Exalty, since you asked, is we actually baked some cookies. Then I prepped a roast game hen atop red onion and potatoes. And we roasted that in the oven for an hour at 400 degrees. I made a nice cocktail. It doesn't really have a name, but it's cute. I'm calling it a Nat 20. And I also got to taste some candy that my friends from Scotland sent. And I got tablet for the first time, which I don't know if I can go back now. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't go back to non-tablet food at this point. I can't go back to non-tablet. Like, you've ruined me. So the cookies... The cookies are chocolate with mint baking chips, so creme de menthe baking chips. And they use my chocolate chip cookie recipe, but I add a quarter cup of of cocoa powder to the mix, and I use a different type of chip. So yeah, excuse me. So that's what we did tonight, and I don't know. This feels good. I feel better. It's a Nancy Drew thing. I absolutely love that username. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Brian. I am Urban Bohemian. I am a variety streamer on Twitch a few days a week. I do games, I do food, sometimes I chat, sometimes we play RPGs. And since you're here, I will welcome you properly in the manner of my channel. Let me sing you the song of my channel. If a mod can do ! Raid, that would be wonderful. Oops.
Welcome, Raiders. We know you have a choice in Twitch streamers, and we thank you for rating Urban Bohemian. We hope that you'll enjoy your stay and consider following so that we can see you again soon. Emotes can be made available for your enjoyment by clicking on the subscribe button, and cheers of all amounts are accepted by your friendly streamer. Please adhere to the channel rules and moderator instructions.
Sorry.
In the event of a loss of interest, spoilers, or that this stream's content is simply not to your liking,
Rude.
the exit button can be found in the upper right or upper left corner of your screen, and we invite you to peruse one of Twitch's many other offerings. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We're very happy to have you here.
But yeah, I am happy to have you here. We have been doing some cooking tonight. We are winding down slowly because it's getting close to my dinner time, and streamers always make sure you're taking care of yourself. Viewers, make sure you're taking care of yourself. So please, I hope that you have a plan for food, whether it is delivery, whether you're making something, whether you're heating up leftovers. Oh yes, disco! Oh god! Ah! But yes, and always please be nice. Like that's a great thing to say when you get there, is just be nice. Every time I raid, I want to make sure that people respect the person who we're raiding, their rules, their pronouns, their chat, their vibe. And I always say, if you like the content, then by all means follow and come back again. You know, the next time you see me, it will be tomorrow morning. It'll be early for a lot of y'all, so if you're not here, it's okay. We'll be playing some games. I gotta move all the stuff back into the other room. We'll be doing some games, and then on Sunday we'll be doing maybe Animal Crossing. I need to find other cool, cozy, chill games, but we'll probably be doing Animal Crossing. And thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. You're about to go eat right now and relax. Excellent. Excellent. I do these because I want people to get hungry, and I want you to think of, hey, maybe I should get something to eat. Now, one day, I don't know how I would do this. We can maybe do a cook along, but that'd be really difficult because everyone can't get all the same stuff, you know? So, but if you look at my thing and think, hey, that's something I'd like to make, I'll give you my method, I'll give you my recipe. A lot of my recipes aren't actual recipes. You have time. So, I'm trying to think. So how could we do? We could do like Zoom. Maybe we could do like Zoom windows and people like from their kitchens. I don't know. Let's think about that. Let's think about how that might work and what would be easier to do, because that could be fun. Not like teaching. I don't know. I don't really consider myself like a teacher, but oh my gosh, thank you for, oh wow, Envies, thank you for the cheer. That's super kind. Leftover pizza sounds amazing. Pizza is one of the things that I love, but I never make myself. I know how to make pizza. I took a class. I just don't enjoy doing it. So I'm like, I'll let somebody else do that while I sit around in my pajamas and wait for it to show up. I love pizza, but I just don't make it. Oven baked fish, that's good. That's super simple. Oven baked fish is super simple and it's yummy. Do you do it like just baked, or did you put it in parchment? Did you do a jacket? Because that's something else that's really fun, is to do parchment paper and you do a little wrapper thing. Oh, you work for, okay, well that makes sense then. A professional pizza maker. Mm-hmm. You have a chicken roasting in the oven. That's my favorite. Painting Pirate, a cocktail make-along? We can do that. Actually, that would be fun to do. We could do a cocktail roulette. So everyone doesn't have to have the same ingredients. But, and this maybe be something, this is maybe something we do like in Discord, where you have your favorite things there, and then we all like talk about what you can mix together to make something new out of it. That might be fun. Don't I? Oh, how have you not forgotten? Dang, I do believe Gabe asked me to show him how to make cocktails at some point. You're right. I don't even know how you remember that. Dang. I was just remembering that Gabe said he wanted to do a cosplay shoot with me, which made me just be like, wait, what? You what? You want to do a cosplay shoot with me? No. But also yes. I don't do cosplay very well because there are several elements to cosplay that I have not skilled up in. Makeup, costuming, massive media consumption, so I even know like how to like pick someone. Oh, Bluebard's Castle, thanks for hanging out. Have a great stream. Can I get a shout out for Bluebard's Castle, please? Ooh. Verita Rain, oh, you've missed it. We've made so many things. We started out making cookies, and then we prepped a Cornish game hen, and we put it atop chopped up potatoes and red onion. I'm gonna go back and say this is a highlight, and I picked the YouTube safe music so I can upload it to YouTube later. So you did miss it, but I promise I will put it online so you can see it again later. Potatoes. No, that's bad. That's awful. And yeah, made a cocktail, had some lovely Scottish sweets. We've had some good times. We've had some good times as always, and I really hope that you all have enjoyed yourselves here. This made me feel a lot better than I thought it would. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm also this music has me wanting to dance like a lot. Like, When I said someone like I said like I want to dance. I want to dance from like 11 o'clock until like 6 in the morning. Somebody was like, "How do you dance for that many hours?" I'm just like, "How do you not?" But yes. Oh, is my mouse? Oh, my mouse is running out of power. So yeah, look up like silicone food ties, and tablet. Yes. So I got to get the recipe for tablet to see if I can make my own, or maybe somebody here just has it, or maybe I can actually get this. Like maybe a company will let me just get this Miss Tilly's. Hey, Tilly, like on Star Trek Discovery, which I have not talked about, but if you're watching it, we should talk. If you're watching Star Trek Discovery and we're caught up on Star Trek Discovery, we should talk. Oh yeah, no, we try to avoid those. We do try to avoid any of that. Cause sadly it has gotten away from the artist who, just like the This Is Fine, it's gotten away from the artist, and yeah, so no. Does anybody else like just basically start crying like at least once during every episode of Star Trek Discovery? Because I do. How dare they play with my emotions like that? So it's so good. So I think I don't even know how long we've been online. You're worried now? No, I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. I'm not going to say a word. But yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours, and in that time, this is what I do. Like when I'm like, okay, I'm going to make dinner. I literally walk over to the kitchen, start chopping stuff, and put it in the oven. And then usually when this is in the oven, I go back and I'm actually watching people stream, or I'm playing video games, or I'm chatting with friends. This is a martini that doesn't, I went through the desert on a drink with no name. This is 2.5 ounces of gin, a half ounce of simple syrup, a half ounce of dry vermouth, and a 1/4 ounce of lemon juice with a dash of orange bitters. Doesn't really have a name. And now it's gone. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, it is very close to it's like I wanted something that was not quite a lemon drop and not quite a martini. So this is right in the middle, because lemon drops are a lot. So let me see who is on and around. But first, I need to do the credits read, don't I? I gotta do the credits read because we had some really lovely people doing stuff today. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a lot. So hold on. Let's go over here. There we go. There's no me because there's no me. So hold on a second. Let me find me. This is streaming on the fly, y'all. This is what we do. Okay, let's do this. And let me start the credits. Let me find me. Okay, I'll put me over here. And yes, thank you, all of these people. So, Envy's Book 7 of 6, Frasley's the Proud Owl, Ruby Red, and Mermaid Jeans, thank you for the cheers. My mods, Tanya, Steven, Dazbiff, and the bots. New followers, Christian, Irreverent, The Juice, Shiny Missing No, Crowlasian, Little Bitty Monster, Hitman Hitter, Admiral Slam, Grexy Gaming, Greg, PC Copeland, Digital Dork, Literally Vish, Old Man Wrote, Rogue Dragon, Evie Hellfire, Crate Commander, Yoda P. Skywalker, Through Coast Neutron, Murphy Pop Art, ASTRO Gaming, and AJ Coffee Junkie. Critical Bard, Hobhopper, Private Graham. Okay, no, you know what? No, okay, no, we're not even coming around again. I just need all, like, fuck it. I just, no. Okay, no. 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 I did not read the credits. No. I tried. I really did. Oh, I really did. I really tried. That was a lot. Astro Gaming, thank you so much. You will be hearing more about Astro Gaming in the future. But I don't know how they do. Like, do you like John Machida, the person who played Blur in the Transformers movie, because he was like the fastest talking. He was like the fastest talking man. I think he had a Guinness World Record for it. I have no idea how they train them to do that, and I feel like they just do you feel like they just speed up the voice and pitch it down? I feel like they just speed the voice up and pitch it down so it sounds like a normal voice talking fast. I'm wondering if that's what they do. And now I'm going to play with that in my audio software to see if that's what I can do. But thank you, everyone. Let me find out who's around and see who we can give a raid to. I suspect Tanya is still on. So, Tanya, hold on a second. I'm sorry. It's harder to do this stuff from the kitchen because there's everything everywhere. Here we go. So I'm going to grab up the Team Cypher link and see who's around. I believe Tanya should be doing her thing. So let me quickly... So I'm going to grab up the Team Cypher link and see who's around. I believe Tanya... Shush! Absolutely. So we are going to raid Cypher of Tyr. Not raids. Raid. Okay, hopefully that worked. Yes. Okay, so crap. The stream is ending and I don't have my normal things to go. So, I got to type it in manually. So it's oh goodness. This is going to be hard. Nope. We'll just go with that. Oh, geez, really? I screwed it up. I screwed my own thing up. You know what? Just go with hashtag herbraid. That's fine. Dasbisk on it. There we go. So, geez. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to stop doing all the things. I'm going to stop doing all things. I will leave it alone. But yes, so... Hashtag herbraid with the heart and the disco emote. Those are my socials. You can also see my Discord. If you didn't get the methods or recipes here, I'm going to repost them later. So hit me up there. If you have any recipes of your own to share, by all means, hop in my Discord and bring them on in. I would love to see them, especially if they're easy and especially if they're pandemic easy, because not a lot of us have a lot of spoons right now. So that's the way to go. But yeah, we're going to raid in like 8 seconds. So I'll see y'all over there. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody.